what's up, guys? It's Rogue from 41 Sports here. Just wanted to come back and do another video for the 41 Sports channel. Just thought we'd do some divisional predictions today. Went 6 for 6 in the wild card game round, where I picked the Jaguars to beat the Chargers. I picked the Bengals to beat the Ravens. I picked the Bills to beat the Dolphins. I picked the Cowboys to beat the Bucks. I picked the Giants to beat the Vikings, and I picked the 49ers to beat the Seahawks. So today I'm going to do divisional round picks, and we'll see how we go, all right? So in the first matchup, we got the number 4 seed Jaguars headed to Arrowhead to take on the top-ranked Kansas City Chiefs. Now, I do think that the Chiefs are a much better team than the Jaguars are. I do think that the Kansas City Chiefs are a much better and more potent football team than the Jacksonville Jaguars. I mean, I could be wrong, but I do think that if Trevor Lawrence throws 4 interceptions again and they go down 27-0, the game's pretty much going to be over, because you're not coming back from that against the Kansas City Chiefs. There's just no way in the world that you could come back from that against Kansas City. So I'm picking the Chiefs to beat the Jaguars, and I don't think that the Jaguars are probably going to make it a game, but I just think Kansas City is too much for them, and that's why they're the number 1 seed. So Kansas City wins at home in Arrowhead. Moving down the list, Bengals-Bills. I do think that this is going to be a very close game throughout. Very, very close. I could see either team winning, but in this case, I don't know, man. It's a very difficult pick. Either Bengals or Bills. I think that the Damar Hamlin situation and what's going on in Buffalo, I just think that the Buffalo Bills are going to play into that, and they're going to beat the Cincinnati Bengals. So it'll be a very close game between the Bills and the Bengals, but I do think that Buffalo finds a way to come out on top, and they'll go to a neutral site for the AFC Championship game. Moving over to the NFC side, we got Eagles and Giants. Now, this is the 3rd time that the teams will be playing each other this year. Philadelphia won 48-14 in Week 14, and then they won 22-16 again over the Giants in Week 18. Now, I think this game is going to be a lot closer. I do think that it's going to be close. But if Jalen Hurts is not 100% and he's playing at, say, like 70 or 80%, I think that's pretty good for the Eagles. But I do think that they're going to run into a lot of trouble here in this game. The Giants are. I just think the Eagles are a better overall team. I don't think the Giants are going to get blown out. I don't think that's going to happen. But I do see the Philadelphia Eagles beating the New York Giants, and they will move on to the NFC Championship game. And in the next matchup, I've got the Cowboys and the San Francisco 49ers. I do think that the 49ers are a better overall team than the Dallas Cowboys, but because Kyle Shanahan's offense is facing off against Dan Quinn's defense, then I do think that the San Francisco 49ers are going to be in for a little bit more of a fight than most people would think, because I know Dan Quinn was the head coach of the Atlanta Falcons in 2016, and Kyle Shanahan was Dan Quinn's offensive coordinator before he got the head coaching job in San Francisco. So this game's going to be very close, just because Dan Quinn will know San Francisco's offense, and they're going to try and throw a lot of looks at Brock Purdy and make him confused as a rookie quarterback. I do think that this will be a closer game than what people say, but I'm still going with the 49ers because of that stout Niner D that showed up in the second half of the ball game last week against Seattle. I do think that the 49ers will come out victorious, and I do think that we will have a Chiefs-Bills AFC Championship, and we're going to have an Eagles-49ers NFC Championship. I could see the Giants upsetting the Eagles, but I don't think it's possible. But I do think that the Philadelphia Eagles and the San Francisco 49ers will beat the New York Giants and the Dallas Cowboys. And I do see the Chiefs beating the Jaguars. The Bills-Bengals game is sort of a toss-up, as I said, because both teams are very good. I do think that it's going to be especially tough for Cincinnati to go into Buffalo and win a game with all the DeMar Hamlin stuff going on. But we'll see who wins this game. But if it came down to last week, I mean, both teams played subpar, we'll say. Cincinnati almost lost the game to Baltimore, and Buffalo almost lost the game to Miami. But like I said, we'll see what happens, and it's the NFL playoffs, so anything can happen. But let me know what you guys think down in the comments below. Who do you have winning, and what your prediction is? And yeah, I hope to see you guys in the next video. We'll be predicting the AFC and NFC championship matchups, and yeah, I'll see you later, guys. All right, take care and have a good one. This is Rogue signing off from 41 Sports.